Welcome back to the AFC Dons cast following the international break, and we start where we left off with a win. More from the Kilmarnock match coming up, plus an update on injury duo Ryan Edmondson and Sam Cosgrove. We have a roundup of the rest of the week's Aberdeen and Scottish football news. It's the AFC Dons cast with me, Graham Mackay, on Tuesday the 15th of September. Hello and welcome back. If I sound slightly different this week, we've had a few technical gremlins, so fingers crossed we'll get through this one without too many troubles. There were no gremlins in the Aberdeen side after the international break though. The Dons continue their winning run after running out victors in an encounter against Kilmarnock on Saturday at Pittodrie in front of 300 Dons supporters, fans returning for the first time in 6 months. And they saw Ross McCrory score his first goal for the club and the only goal of the game. In the 16th minute, Marley Watkins picked out Scott Wright, who crossed the shot to Ross. His volley from 15 yards hit the back of the net. Aberdeen should have been 2-0 up in the 71st minute when Marley Watkins played Scott Wright clean through on goal. Scott raced into the penalty area, but his shot went beyond Danny Rogers and the far post, a missed opportunity. Despite this, it was another win for the Dons, who remain fourth in the Scottish Premiership with 2 games in hand, as we look forward to our trip to Norway for our UEFA Europa League second round qualifier against Viking FK on Thursday. Coming up, Derek McInnes. First up though, Tommie Hoban.
Before the game, we hoped that we could keep the run going, so it's mission accomplished.
Yeah, same script again, 1-0. Kind of wish we'd score maybe 1 or 2 more to make it a little bit more comfortable, but yeah, everyone's obviously happy. It was a tough game, quite a good game. I thought, we probably can definitely play better. We know that, but there were stages, parts of the game where we did play well, scored a very good goal, and again, there's lots of positives to take, and again, 3 points is the main thing at the end of the day. So yeah, we're all happy.
And very pleasing for Ross McCrory to get his first goal for Aberdeen.
Yeah, 100%. He's put in some fantastic performances since he's arrived, and it's always nice to get a goal. So yeah, everyone's happy for him, and it was a very, very good goal as well. So I'm sure he scored. It was a great finish for himself, but a great sort of team move as well. So yeah, well done to him.
Sorry about the background noise in that interview. Here's Derek McInnes.
3 points, but it was hard work.
Yeah, but that's Scottish Premier League. I think we gave every chance to try and get that second goal. So obviously the pivotal chance we Scotty Wright and he gets through in goal. We, when the opposition start throwing more attacking players on to try and salvage something for the game, then you've got to try and either negate that quickly or give your front players a chance to still go and take advantage of that. And we thought we got it. We gave them long enough to get that second goal. Obviously we bring Hedges and Scotty Wright off towards the end, but we've been able to still bring on the likes of Niall McGinn, who carries that threat for us as well. So at times we were very good, really exciting, loads of pace. I thought we looked brilliant on the counter-attack when we moved the ball quickly at times, first half and second half. Very exciting, and then we managed the game. We'd like to manage it a wee bit better. I don't think Joe's had a save to make second half, but nonetheless I thought they had too many crosses and too much encouragement from us. So when you come up against a team with a different system to what you're playing, sometimes there's those decisions to make, and I thought we got a lot of it right today, but there's still things we can clearly work on, but great 3 points nonetheless.
600 football fans attended a live match for the first time since the start of lockdown over 6 months ago, as 2 test events took place on Saturday. The matches between Aberdeen and Kilmarnock and Ross County and Celtic were selected to test processes and procedures ahead of any future return of supporters to grounds in Scotland. Both allowed the return of 300 supporters for each game. However, it could be a short-lived prospect after the return of any fans was delayed until at least the 5th of October, after the average daily rate of coronavirus had gone up in Scotland and across the UK. Further possible pilots will be judged on a case-by-case basis. Rob Wicks confirmed yesterday evening that further trials proposed for this weekend have been put on hold. Some good news on the injury front. Ryan Edmondson is close to an Aberdeen return. It was feared that the ankle injury he had picked up would keep him out for months, but after rehabilitation at Leeds United, the player himself said on social media that he'll be back at the club this week. He looked promising in our opener against Rangers, so the prospect of him returning will be a bonus for Derek McInnes. Also not too far off is Sam Cosgrove. Derek McInnes confirmed that he can return to training shortly and he could be available following the next international break for the Dundee United match at Tannadice. Craig Bryson has left the club after having his contract cancelled. Craig has faced a number of fitness challenges since arriving at the club last summer, missing the majority of last season with an ankle injury, and made only 14 appearances during his time at the club. In other transfer news, both Mikko Virtanen and Michael Ruth have been put out on loan to Arbroath for the season. Micah has also extended his contract with Aberdeen for a further year until 2022. Cove Rangers have signed former Dons midfielder Seb Ross on a 3-year deal. The 20-year-old was released by Aberdeen at the end of last season. And former Aberdeen midfielder Ryan Fraser has signed for Newcastle United after leaving Bournemouth before the end of their campaign last season. Bournemouth were relegated on the last day of the season by 1 point. Ryan has signed a 5-year contract with Newcastle. Viking FK assistant manager Morten Jensen believes this week's match with Aberdeen is too close to call, but his side's artificial pitch can assist them progress in the competition. The Norwegian League started in June following the coronavirus lockdown. Viking are 9th in Norway's top flight, having played 17 matches so far this season. They were 5-3 winners against Kristiansand at the weekend. Should we progress to the third round, Sporting are in a bit of pickle at the moment. They've been hit by a coronavirus outbreak with 7 players testing positive. The outbreak has led to the entire squad and technical staff being tested again. And finally, the fans-led GoFundMe campaign set up after the coronavirus lockdown in April, Once at Dawn, has raised £9,000. The original aim of the fundraising campaign was to help towards a looming funding gap at the club following the outfall of the coronavirus lockdown, which has seen fans locked out of games for 6 months. One of the fundraisers, Carol Innes, confirmed on Twitter late last week that the fundraising campaign has ended and the money raised will go towards additional benefits to the Aberdeen 8 Junior Initiative, offering free membership of the club to every under 12.
There's a new way for all of us to work together to stop coronavirus spreading again, and it only takes a few minutes to do. NHS Scotland's free Protect Scotland app will automatically alert you if you have been in close contact with another app user who has tested positive. And if you test positive, the app can quickly alert those you've had close contact with. The app is private and anonymous, and by downloading it, we can all help protect ourselves, our families, and Scotland against coronavirus. Download the free app today at protect.scot.
Rangers remain 3 points clear at the top of the Scottish Premiership table thanks to a 4-0 home win over Dundee United at the weekend. Second place Hibs maintained their perfect away record by seeing off St Mirren 3-0 in Paisley. Kevin Nisbet, Joe Newell and Martin Boyle were all on target for Jack Ross's men. Celtic ran out 5-0 winners against Ross County in Dingwall. Odsonne Edward converted an early penalty. Motherwell earned a 1-0 win against St Johnstone at Fir Park. Alan Campbell scored in the opening minutes and that was enough to give Well their first league victory of the season. Hamilton Accies came from behind to defeat Livingston 2-1 at the Tony Macaroni Arena. Scott Pittman's deflected effort gave Livy a first-minute lead, but David Templeton equalised and teenager Kyle Monroe grabbed a late winner. Rangers boss Steven Gerrard has been named Scottish Premiership Manager of the Month for August after guiding the club to 5 wins and a draw, and Ryan Kent was voted as Premiership Player of the Month after scoring in wins against Ass, St Johnstone and Kilmarnock.
These are the nights where history is made and players stand up to be counted. Across the continent, we unite, striving together from home turf to distant lands, igniting a passion and energy in us all. The energy builds, wave upon wave, with each tackle, in every shot, in the roar of the crowd, through the highs and the lows, pushing us further, driving us on to European glory. The UEFA Europa League.
Oi mate, there's you.
I believe it is.
Wicked. You coaching football. You are a legend for doing something so stupid. I mean, it's mental. They're gonna murder you.
Bit of news from the other side of the Atlantic. AFC Richmond announced the hiring of their new manager, American football coach Ted Lasso.
You're an American who's now in charge of a football club despite possessing very little knowledge of the game.
Oh!
I know that AFC Richmond is going to give you everything they got, win or lose.
Or tie.
Right, y'all do ties here. see that? He must be from England, yeah. Wales. Is that another country?
Yes and no.
How many countries are in this country?
4.
Like it or not, Richmond are changing the way we do things. And from now on, that way is the Lasso way.
Hey, look, this car's got an invisible steering wheel.
What you're doing is irresponsible. This club actually means something to this town.
You don't think I see that every day out there on the streets? Are you kidding me? I think that's what it's all about. Embracing change.
Same thing!
Being brave.
Your decision to bench Jamie was a masterstroke.
I don't think we're allowed to talk like that at work anymore.
You got no fear of the underdog.
For me, success is not about the wins and losses. It's about helping these young fellas be the best versions of themselves on and off the field. I always figured that tea was just going to taste like hot brown water. And you know what? I was right. Yeah, it's horrible. No, thank you.
Welcome to England.
You can catch up with Ted Lasso on Apple TV. New episodes are available every Friday. Looking ahead to next weekend in the Scottish Premiership, the Dons are at home to Motherwell for the 3 p.m. kick-off at Pittodrie on Sunday. The match is also available to virtual season ticket holders and Red TV International subscribers. Elsewhere in the Scottish Premiership, there is a midweek fixture between St Mirren and Celtic on Wednesday. The weekend fixture cards look like this. On Saturday, it's Celtic at home to Livingston, St Mirren are away to Dundee United, Kilmarnock versus Hamilton and St Johnstone versus Ross County. And along with our match on Sunday, the early kick-off is between Hibs and Rangers at midday. Before all that though, we have the small matter of a UEFA Europa League action against Viking FK of Norway on Thursday evening at the SR Bank Arena. Kick-off on Thursday evening is at 7:30pm with live coverage on Red TV on a pay-per-view basis with discounts for season ticket holders and AberDNA members, and you'll be able to get it if you're a Red TV International subscriber. Aberdeen have announced the availability of AberDNA souvenir packs and the still standing free commemorative programme. They're available for collection now from the reception located at the Richard Donnell stand between 10am and 4pm Monday to Friday. If you're unable to collect from Pittodrie and would like to request postage, you can request your pack online via the club website. Due to the volume of orders and restrictions in place at Pittodrie, packs which are to be posted have an expected delivery date of 10 business days from the date of order. In response to feedback from previous years, if you wish to donate your pack to the AFC Community Trust or to the football operation, please complete the online order process and select the desired option from the list available. And as a heartfelt thank you from the club, the names of every supporter who signed up for a season ticket for the current season by the 30th of April appears in the programme, along with all active AberDNA members by the same date. And season ticket holders from last season who elected not to take a partial refund are also included. Each 2021 season ticket holder and AberDNA member will also receive a free copy of the programme. I'll be back with the AFC Dons cast on Friday evening following our Europa League qualifier with all the post-match reaction and look ahead to the Motherwell match. You can also get live score updates on Twitter and Facebook for both the Viking and Motherwell matches on our social media and live match stats on invernessreds.co.uk. And that's where you can get all the build-up and latest Dons and supporters news through the rest of the week. Till Friday, have a great week, stay safe and stand free.
If you slow down for a second, take your time. You know I'm yours if you remember that you're mine. And when everybody's telling me I have no time, I prove them wrong again. Yeah, I might be all that you get. Yeah.
Online, on your mobile and across the UK. This is the AFC Donscast.